listening pleasure, and you're enjoying Mr. Stompin Tom Connors.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. From Prince Edward Island on the east coast of Canada to Hamilton Place in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now from Charlottetown or from Summerside, they load him down for the big long ride. He jumps in the cab and he's off with the bride Sebagos. He's got to catch the boat to make Clementine. He hits up that old New Brunswick line. To Montreal he comes just a flying with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling on the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Well, the Ontario Provincial Police don't think much of Bud. And the cops have been looking for the son of a gun that's been ripping the tar off the 401. They know the name on the truck shines up in the sun. Green Gables. But he hits Toronto when it's 7 o'clock. He backs her up again the terminal dock, and the boys gather round just to hear him talk about another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling on the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Take her away, boys. Now I know a lot of people from east to west that like the Spuds from the island best, 'cause they'll stand up to the hardest test. Right on the table. So when you see that big trucker rolling by, wave your hand or kind of wink your eye, 'cause that's Bud the Spud from old P.I. Wow, big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, going on a highway smiling. Because he's got another big load. The best doggone potatoes that's ever been growed. And they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Woo. Thank you very much. Ooh. Have to show you how the Spud Islander teaches a newfie how to pour a drink. But we ain't gonna... Hey. When I'm done my show, you can do yours, eh? Well, way down southern Ontario, I never had a nickel or a dime to show. A fella beeped up in an automobile. He said, you want to work in the tobacco fields of Tillsonburg. Tillsonburg. My back still aches when I hear that word. Well, he said, I'll only give you $7 a day, but if you're any good, you get a raise in pay. Your bed's already on the bunkhouse floor. If it gets a little chilly, you can close the door. Tillsonburg. My back still aches when I hear that word. I'm feeling in the morning anything but fine. The farmer said, I'm gonna teach you how to brine. He said, you'll have to don a pair of oilskin pants if you want to work in the tobacco plants of Tillsonburg. The back still aches when I hear that word. Now we landed in a field that was long and wide, with one old horse and 5 more guys. I asked him where to find the cigarette trees. When he said bend over, I was ready to leave. Pilsenberg, 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 Pilsenberg. My back still aches when I hear that word. He said to pick just the bottom leaves. Don't start crawling on your hands and knees. Prime your roll, 'cause you'll get no pay for standing there picking at your nose all day around Pilsenberg. Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg. My back still aches when I hear that word. Well, a broken back from bending over there. I was wet right through to the underwear, and it was stuck to my hip like glue from the nicotine tar in the morning dew of Pilsenberg. Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg. My back still aches when I hear that word. Now the nearest river was 2 miles from the place they're waiting for a boat to come. When I heard some talk about making the kill, I was down the highway and over the hill from Pilsenberg. Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg. My back still aches when I hear that word. There's one thing you can always bet. If I never smoke another cigarette, I might get taken in a lot of deals, but I won't go working the tobacco fields of Pilsenberg. Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg, Pilsenberg. My back still aches when I hear that word. Yeah, my back still aches when I hear that word. My back still aches when I hear that word. Hard thundering. Even Brentford's here tonight. How you doing? I hope there's nobody here from Pilsenberg. Anyway, after they threw me out of Pilsenberg, I made myself a little further down, deeper into the tropics. And I got to a little town called Leamington. Of course, I've told this story many times before. There I was walking down the streets in Leamington, and who do I run into but the town drunk? Well, he staggers up to me. I stagger up to him. He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "PEI. Well, he said, "Pee in your own eye if you don't want to tell me." Nice reception. Yeah. And then the next thing I knows, he says, "Do you know any Newfie jokes?" Asking me if I know any Newfie jokes. So I told him one. He said, "You must be that Stompin Tom guy, are ya?" Big black cowboy hat. He said, "What's black and blue and lays on the floor?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "She's gonna be you if you keep telling them Newfie jokes." Anyhow, there was a guy from PEI they used to call Potato. He met this young Leamington, Ontario tomato. But he had eyes for other girls and she was a little mushy. So they said, "Well, let's get wed, there's no sense being fussy." Big size French fries, and I love tomatoes. So dress them up with Heinz ketchup. Ketchup loves potatoes. Ketchup loves potatoes. Well, he went down to Windsor town to buy a ring on Monday. Saturday, they said, "Okay, we'll cut the cake on Sunday." But Sunday came, and what a shame, they had no one to fetch it. But out of cake, they just sat and ate potato chips and ketchup. Big size French fries, and I love tomatoes. So dress them up with Heinz ketchup. Ketchup loves potatoes. Ketchup loves potatoes. And so this guy from PEI they used to call Potato. He's got 2 boys and a little girl, 2 spuds and 1 tomato. They romp and run around Leamington, and boy, when they get hungry, The bottle drips all over the chips way down in the ketchup country. Big size French fries, I love tomatoes. So dress them up with Heinz ketchup. Ketchup loves potatoes. Ketchup loves potatoes.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Everybody's excited about Leon's all-new Reveal Your Deal event. To celebrate our 100th birthday, just pick out everything you want and then peel to Reveal Your Deal. You'll save an extra 5 to 50% off our already low prices, even our sale prices, and you don't have to pay for 16 months. Leon's exciting new Reveal Your Deal event. Hurry in today.
Discover Casino Regina's Stay and Play package. Stay at participating Regina hotels and get special hotel rates, free shuttle service to the casino, amazing deals at Casino Regina. Experience Saskatchewan's #1 entertainment destination. Go to tourismregina.com.
Want to improve the look of your home? Then flooring from End of the Roll is the perfect choice. End of the Roll, your home renovation tax credit flooring specialist. Now with over 50 stores nationwide. There's an End of the Roll near you.
You gotta go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do. Go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do.
Do everything you love to do, plus a little bit more. Discover Baycell Omega-3 Plus. It has 3 important omega-3 fats to help maintain good health. Essential ALA, plus DHA, plus EPA. Add Baycell Omega-3 Plus to your daily diet. Enjoy the plus side of a healthy lifestyle.
In the renovation business, if you've been around for 25 years, you're doing something right. My name's Carl. I'm a bath fitter installer. Customers are amazed at how we get the job done in one day, but I'm never surprised. We're a great group of guys, all employees, all factory trained. There's no subcontracting here at Bath Fitter. Best part? The smile on the customer's face when they see their new bathroom. Happy birthday, Bath Fitter, and here's the 25 more.
Bath Fitter, your one choice for bath remodeling. In Calgary, 720-3484, bathfitter.com.
You have the right to love your car. You have the right to more than 1,100 kilometers per tank. You have the right to your own adrenaline. You have the right to European tuned wow. You have the right to affordable German engineering. For the first time ever, get 0% APR on all Volkswagen models.
Its history dates back to 3000 BC. It's been savored by kings and queens. It has been exported the world over. But wouldn't it be nice if everything you love about a hot, steaming cup of Tetley was in a cool, refreshing glass? Naturally sweetened real Tetley tea is tea reimagined.
CTV News Channel is here.
With a team you know and trust.
Now, get your news when you want it.
Every moment.
Every moment.
Of every day.
When you need to know.
Need to see. Need answers. Need to know more. That's what we deliver.
Every moment.
Every moment.
Of every day.
I am CTV News.
I am CTV News.
I am CTV News.
Watch CTV News Channel.
TSN2. More games, more sports, more choice. TSN2.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you by Lady Gaga's album, The Fame. In stores now.
Now another little story about a fellow from down Halifax somewhere I met one time. He had this awful trouble with his wife. His name was Luke, and you know the rest of the story. Twang, twang, a deedle, dang, a deedle, dang, a twang, 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 a deedle, dang, another dang, twang, another dang, twang, another dang, twang. I've been married now for a year or more, and my old guitar 'cause your mama dear needs a brand new suit. Well, I hawked my watch, I sold my dog upon the gasoline stove. I hawked my ring and everything just to keep that woman in clothes. I even pawned a cat, I hawked my boots, and I sold a family car. But that woman of mine will be 109 before I hawk my old guitar. Clang, 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 a deedle dang, another dang clang, another dang clang, another dang clang. She went out one day last week, I guess, and she won't come back until I say yes. In answer to her cock that loop, my old guitar for a swimming suit. That'll be the day when upon my heart, like upon the gasoline stove, I hawk my ring and everything just to keep that woman in clothes. I even pawned a cat, I hawked my boots, and I sold a family car. But that woman of mine will be old and blind before I hawk my old guitar. Clang, 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 a deedle dang, another dang clang, another dang clang, another dang clang. If she don't come back, I won't be sore, 'cause I don't give a hoot about her no more. A man gets tired of hawk that loop, that woman of mine's too bad to shoot. Well, I hawked my watch, I sold my dog upon the gasoline stove. I hawked my ring and everything just to keep that woman in clothes. I even pawned a cat, I hawked my boots, and I sold the family car. But that woman of mine will be in a box of pine before I hawk my old guitar. Clang, 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 a deedle dang, another dang clang, another dang clang, another dang clang. This song ain't over yet. Tell another dang clang, and another dang clang, and another dang clang, and another dang clang. Thank you very kindly, and on behalf of the boys and the whole thing, we're very proud to be here, happy to be here, and we want to thank such a nice crowd for being here tonight, because the rest of the nonsense is only going to get worse. Believe me. Have you heard the news in Newfoundland rolling around the rock? A Reggie brought for Margie home a cowsy dungsy clock. But Margot being a farm girl, she almost took a fit to find the cowsy dungsy clock was really made of it. The clock was from Toronto and her mind was soon made up. She said to Reggie, get the cow and load her on the truck. We're heading for Ontario and we're off to make her big. 'Cause Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. La, 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 la. Out rolling through the Maritimes, the truck was nearly full. The cow began to bawl, she was lonesome for the bull. The MD pulled them over, is there something I can do? Go right ahead, Sir Margie said, climb in the back and moo. Now when they got to Montreal, they missed the auto route, but they found that everyone in town was glad to help them out. The sooner you hit Toronto, they said, the sooner you'll make her big. 'Cause Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. La 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 la. Now the truck was overflowing when Toronto hit their eyes. The 401 was full of dung and the cab was full of flies. We're losing lots of money, Reg, we can't afford to stop. We gotta find a place that makes the cowsy dungsy clock. Well, I wish you could have been there on the corner of Queen and Yonge. But Margot found a company and she dumped her load of dung. And when she found the office, she was singing and doing a jig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. La 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 la. It was later in the evening when they heard from Mr. Judge. I don't know what to give yous, but I'll never hold a grudge. I think $1,000 would be fair to hand you down, and 30 days of lodging will be free upon the town. Margot says to Reggie, what a hell of a deal we struck. We might have lost a cowboy, but still we got the truck. And out her back in Newfoundland are loading up the pig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. Margot's got the cargo by and Reggie's got the rig. La 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 la.
Ford has pulled off a game changer.
It's the Ford Taurus.
The new Ford Taurus. Just look at it. Loaded with the latest technology. Blind spot monitoring.
Cross-traffic alert system.
Sync voice activation. Push-button start. Rear-view backup camera. 6-speed paddle shifting. I can get it in all-wheel drive.
Loaded. Loaded.
It's loaded. Fun to drive. Fuel efficient. It's powerful.
It's today. I love the new Taurus.
The 2010 Taurus.
Only from Ford.
This is Ford today. Drive one.
What makes Honey Bunches of Oats so special? It's the perfect combination of sweet and crispy.
Our flakes are actually toasted. Oh, this one looks like Mona Lisa.
The Honey Baked Bunches are the real sweeties.
What's your favorite part? The crispy flakes.
Those yummy old bunches!
My favorite part? There's a box here with your name on it.
Buy any specially marked box of Honey Bunches of Oats and you can share the joy with 2 free Carlton cards.
The best of BC.
A family vacation in Kelowna means the best of all summer worlds. The resorts here are sheer joy for the young ones and great fun for their parents as well. Soak in the sun poolside while the young ones play on the water slides. Hit the beach or head out on the lake, in or behind a boat.
Synonymous with summer fun, Kelowna has many splashy spots for family bonding.
To learn more about family activities in Kelowna, visit the Best of BC webpage at ctv.ca/Kelowna.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
People are asking questions about energy, environment, and the economy.
I know people are concerned about the environment, but what about the economy?
Learn what the oil and gas industry is doing. Visit www.oilandgasinalberta.ca.
Thanks to you, Heinz is celebrating its 100th year in Canada, and we haven't forgotten where we've come from. But in case you have, here's a little reminder.
It just doesn't taste the same without it.
Tell us why you love Heinz, and you could win our Fan of the Century contest and a grand prize of $25,000. Visit heinzitup.com for more details.
Closed captioning for this program sponsored by Atco Gas. Please, before you dig, call Alberta One Call. It's free.
To those genuine and persevering people that we call hockey moms, I dedicate this to you. They're a superior class. When I was young, let's see. Oh, no, that's the wrong key, boys. Wait a minute. We'll get her over here. These things happen, you know. This ain't no Milli Vanilli show, just in case you didn't know the difference. When I was young, I do recall, we would go to school in the early fall. But on the days when there was no school, I learned to play by a different rule. Get out of that bed, you sleepyhead, my hockey mom would say. Grab your skates and don't be late, there's a hockey game today. And poor old Dad was feeling bad because he couldn't come. He'd have to go to work, and so I took my orders from my hockey mom. My hockey mom, she was my chum, my hockey mom. Well, then we drove to the rink in town. I'd hit that ice by falling down. Then I'd score for the other team, and you could hear my mom stand up and scream. Get off of that ice, I told you twice to skate the other way. Every year she bent my ear until I learned to play. And then my stick got pretty quick and the puck to me would come. Each time I scored, I knew for sure where the loudest cheer was from. My hockey mom, my hockey mom, my day will come, my hockey mom. And then one day, a stranger came from far away, and he took my name. Very soon, for the NHL, I came to play, and Mom came to yell. Get on that puck and stir things up, show some winning pride. And every time she said that line, I'd bang that puck inside. And here's my dad, oh Mr. Glad, he knew this night would come. We're all lined up for the Stanley Cup and the tears are rolling from my hockey mom. My hockey mom, ain't she the plum? My hockey mom, my hockey mom, forever young, my hockey mom. Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps, the players bump, the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period, where players dash with skates aflash, the home team trails behind. But they grab the puck and go bursting up, and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Third period. Last game of the playoffs, too. Oh, take me where the hockey players face off down the rink. The Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick, the one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the home team wins the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. He shoots and he scores! I never did claim that I was ever the greatest guitar player or the greatest singer or the greatest songwriter. It's just maybe a combination of everything that attracted the people to what I was doing.
I got a picture of me doing Stompin Tom when I was 12 years old in my aunt's basement. I've been singing Stompin Tom for 28 years.
Oh, you Canadian icon, Tommy. Hear that? Proud Canadian.
It so happens that I'm a Canadian. And it so happens that I'm very proud to be. That if you don't believe your country should come before yourself, you can better serve your country while living somewhere else. Live or die, no matter what, I'm going to sing songs about my country, and I especially like to incorporate the humor or the sadness, whatever it may be, from the people that I met, and transfer that to the people that I'm about to meet. So, put it all together, and what do you get?
Rocky's,
Margot's Cargo, Lion CPR.
I like the twang in Gumby Clog Room.
And my favorite song is Bud is Bud.
It's a real Canadian and it's awesome, awesome, awesome.
He's the legend. True Canadian.
And this is 80. Adrienne Clarkson. I always call her 80 because we were such good friends. But this is 80 presenting me with the Governor General's Lifetime Achievement Award. And this is the Governor General Romeo LeBlanc. And that's when I received my Officer's Medal for the Order of Canada. These are things that I never thought would ever happen to a little guy from Skinner's Pond and all this. I feel that when they gave me those awards, they were sending a message to the common people. See what happened to Stompin Tom? It can happen to anybody in this country. And that's why we live in a beautiful, beautiful land. We got to get back to talking a little bit about some more Canadianism, all that wonderful stuff that's going on in Ottawa these days. What we need in Ottawa is what we used to have back in the old days. A fella lived about 140 years ago was too damn bad he ain't living now. Heave high ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. Big Joe Mufferaw paddled in the Mattawa all the way from Ottawa in just one day. Hey, hey. On the river Ottawa, the best man we ever saw was Big Joe Mufferaw, the old folks say. Come and listen and I'll tell you what the old folks say. Daddy say Big Joe had an old pet frog, bigger than a horse and he barked like a dog. And the only thing quicker than a train upon a track was Big Joe riding on the bullfrog's back. Heave hi, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. They say Big Joe used to get real wet from cutting down timber and working up the sweat. And everyone will tell you around Carleton Place the Mississippi dripped off of Big Joe's face. Heave hi, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. Now Joe had the portage from the Gatineau down to see a little girl he had in Kempville town. He was back and forth so many times to see that gal, the path he wore became the Rideau Canal. Heave hi, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. Big Joe Mufferaw paddled in the Mattawa all the way from Ottawa in just one day. Hey, hey. On the river Ottawa, the best man we ever saw was Big Joe Mufferaw, the old folks say. Come and listen and I'll tell you what the old folks say. They say Big Joe put out a forest fire halfway between Renfrew and Old Arnprior. He was 50 miles away down around Smith Falls, but he drowned out the fire with 5 spitballs. Heave hi, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. Now there's all kinds of tall tales about Big Joe. Get this one. He jumped in the Calabogie Lake real fast. He swam both ways to catch a cross-eyed bass. But he threw it on the ground, said I can't eat that, so he covered her over with Mount St. Pat. Heave hi, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. And he say Big Joe drank a bucket of gin and then he beat the liver car out of 29 men. High on the ceiling of a Pembroke pub, there's 29 boot marks and they're slain with love. Heave hi, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Mufferaw Joe. Mufferaw Joe. Big Joe Muffalo, paddling him out of wall, all the way from Ottawa on just one day. Hey, hey, on the river Ottawa, the best man we ever saw was Big Joe Muffalo, the old folks say. And I'm listening to tell you what the old folks say. They say, heave high, ho, the best man in Ottawa was Muffalo Joe. Muffalo Joe. Big Joe Muffalo, Big Joe Muffalo, Big Joe Muffalo, Big Joe Muffalo.
Canada's game returns Canada Day.
This is our league and this is our country.
We took a great game of football and we made it better.
Fans really make this game.
It's something that is really ours.
And that's what it's all about. And the best damn football, bar none. The CFL's back.
Our season launch features a doubleheader. Argos versus Ticats, followed by a rematch of last year's Grey Cup, Als versus Stamps. Wednesday, starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
It's Spud the Spud.
Stompin Tom Connors, a proud Canadian, includes 24 classic Stompin Tom favorites.
Hockey game is the best game you can name. With thanks no more to Benko on a Saturday night.
Square shredded cereal or diamond, which do you prefer? So you want to try the square one then?
No. I think the diamond is too much of a change for me.
I think he's making a square. Is that a square?
You on the boat, square or diamonds?
In the war between fun and practicality, there are victims and there are victors. To the victor go the spoils. All new, all that. Mazda 3.
The Government of Canada has proposed new tax cuts that may benefit you. As part of Canada's Economic Action Plan, tax cuts, like the Home Renovation Tax Credit, could save you up to $1,350 on renovations completed before next February. There are also eco-energy home retrofit grants and savings for first-time home buyers. So reach out and claim them. Learn more about Canada's Economic Action Plan at actionplan.gc.ca or call 1-800-O-CANADA. A message from the Government of Canada.
With everything going on in my life, I couldn't survive without advice from my go-to people. There are so many choices. For the health of my mouth, I trust Joyce. She's a dentist and recommends Colgate Total Advanced Health.
You shouldn't have to worry about the health of your mouth. That's why I recommend a complete oral health routine that includes Colgate Total Advanced Health. It actively fights germs for 12 hours, so you know your teeth and gums are healthier.
That makes it an easy choice.
Colgate Total, the #1 choice of dental professionals.
Oh, grow up, Brandon.
New Oreo Sippers, Milk's favorite cookie, is now a straw.
Okay, so the all-new 09 F-150 is the only truck with those new steps on the tailgate and the side of the box, making it easier to get to the cargo. And you're thinking, I don't need those. Oh yeah? Let's do the math. How many times are you going to be in and out of the cargo box? Once? Twice? No. I'm thinking 50, maybe 60,000 times, especially since it's got the most payload. You see what I'm getting at? Hey, unless all you're carrying is yarn, it seems like a no-brainer to me, okay? It's not just a new truck. It's a new F-150.
A little story about a friend of mine who he got married and divorced all in the same year. I figured that was worth a song. Good night, Maraja. Good night to you. Good night, Maraja. May all of your dreams come true. May all of your dreams come true. I met her in April, we married in June. We went to Niagara on our honeymoon. got broken, came home, and then what did she do? She went back to Niagara with somebody new. That's good night, Maraja. Good night to you. Good night, Maraja. May all of your dreams come true. May all of your dreams come true. And now that it's over, I guess I'll be fine, as long as I take it one day at a time. But today in the paper, I was so appalled. Some some forsaken lover jumped over the falls. And it's good night, Maraja. Good night to you. Good night, Maraja. May all of your dreams come true. May all of your dreams. Oh, where is Maraja, the girl of my dreams? Just like a mirage, it's not what it seems. Beware of her kisses, they will make you glow. Then it's over the falls of Niagara you go. Good night, Maraja. Good night to you. Good night, Maraja. May all of your dreams come true. Good night, Maraja. Good night to you. Good night, Maraja. May all of your dreams come true. There's a lot of energy in this old feller yet, guys. Oh, yeah. I mean, you take Wilf Carter there. He was on the road till he was 91. So here's to Wilf, wherever you are, Wilf. I've always been your fan. I love the dear old ranges, I love the prairie trail, to watch the cattle grazing and hear the coyotes wail. Swinging in the saddle just before the break of morn, take me back to old Alberta, the place where I was born. I didn't know I could do it either until I tried it. I hear the bacon frying, sizzling in the pan. Coffee is a-steaming in a big 10-gallon can. Breakfast is already good enough for any man. Take me back to old Alberta, the place where I was born. Here's how Wolf went out west and taught all the cowboys how to do it. old-timers. It's plain to see the old-timers are still popular yet, don't worry. The new brands of music hasn't cut them down an inch yet, so we're still there, boys. All right, now we're going to get down to, somebody told me a little earlier by a note there was some Westerners in the crowd, so for them, I got a little song here called Red River Jane. Here I walk in the Winnipeg rain, trying to get a bus, trying to get a train, trying to get back to my field of grain, away from Portage Avenue, where I blew my mind, and my money in vain, and I blew my fast on a fast Red River Jane. Red River Jane, that's her name, 69 Rip-Off Lane. Must have been insane to play her game. But crazy fools have got to learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I blew my mind, and my money in vain, and I blew my past on a fast Red River Jane. Red River Jane, that's her name, 69 Rip-Off Lane. I must have been insane to play her game. But crazy fools have got to learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I blew my mind, and my money in vain, and I blew my past on a fast Red River Jane. Up there, Aaron Freezy there, the banjo. Billy McGinnis on the fiddle. Winnipeg rain, trying to get a bus, trying to get a train, trying to get back to my field of grain, away from Portage Avenue, where I blew my mind, and my money in vain, and I blew my past on a fast Red River Jane. Red River Jane, that's her name, 69 Rip-Off Lane. I must have been insane to play her game. But crazy fools have got to learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I blew my mind, and my money in vain, and I blew my past on a fast Red River Jane. Red River Jane, that's her name, 69 Rip-Off Lane. I must have been insane to play her game. But crazy fools have got to learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I blew my mind, and my money in vain, and I blew my past on a fast Red River Jane. I blew my past on a fast Red River Jane.
It's Bud the Spud.
Stompin Tom Connors, a proud Canadian, includes 24 classic Stompin Tom favorites.
Hockey game is the best game you can name.
With thanks from Arvinko on a Saturday night.
What makes Honey Bunches of Oats so special? It's the perfect combination of sweet and crispy.
Our flakes are actually toasted.
Oh, this one looks like Mona Lisa.
The Honey Baked Bunches are the real sweeties.
What's your favorite part?
The crispy flakes.
Those yummy old bunches!
My favorite part? Eating it.
Honey Bunches of Oats. Taste the joy we put in every spoonful. There's a box here with your name on it.
Buy any specially marked box of Honey Bunches of Oats and you can share the joy with 2 free Carlton cards.
I figure the engineers who built the all-new 09 F-150 are probably the same guys we all cheated off of in science class. We're thinking about pizza, they're thinking about aerodynamic wake properties. Crazy smart. Take fuel economy, for example. They gave it 29 miles per gallon. You can't get a truck with better mileage. And they didn't give up an ounce of power to get it. In fact, they actually increased the horsepower. Now that is some A-plus truck thinking. It's not just a new truck. It's a new F-150.
Many Canadians are in the dark about elder abuse. But turning a blind eye will only make the problem worse. Financial, physical, emotional, neglect. It's time to face the reality of elder abuse. Learn more at seniors.gc.ca or call for a brochure. A message from the Government of Canada.
Square shredded cereal or diamond? Which do you prefer?
So you want to try the square one then?
No. I think the diamond is too much of a change for me.
I think he's making a square. Is that a square?
You on the boat, square or diamonds?
I'm Joel Matlin, president of Alarm Force. Live two-way voice is free in every Alarm Force home security system. Our competitors know live two-way voice is the best type of monitoring and offer it as an upgrade, charging as much as $45 a month. With Alarm Force, you get free live two-way voice, free installation and warranty, and only $25 a month.
Call 1-800-267-2001. Alarm Force.
Alarm Force is listed on the TSX.
I just want to check something.
Remember, these people always want to give you advice. My advice to you is don't take advice from anybody.
Sir, if I could give you a little advice, I found a way to save you $6 a month.
Don't you try to give me any advice.
Take the advice.
Helpful advice from TD Canada Trust. It's how we're making banking more comfortable.
As a member of the Canadian Broadcast Standards Council, CTV is committed to the highest standards of broadcasting and adheres to the codes of conduct of the Canadian Association of Broadcasters. If you have a concern about something viewed on our service or under the Statement of Principles and Practices regarding journalistic independence, write the CBSC at P.O. Box 3265, Station D, Ottawa, Ontario, K1P6H8, or email complaints@cbsc.ca. To obtain a copy of the Statement of Principles and Practices, write us at P.O. Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario, M4A2M9.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Canada's Economic Action Plan. 80% already being implemented, including tax cuts and benefits for you and your family.
You were great tonight. Thank you. First time I like yodeling.
Oh yeah, first time you like yodeling. You'll have to come more often.
Yeah.
When they come up to me and ask me for an autograph or show me a record that they bought or a picture they took, what enters my mind at the time is that I feel humble. Very much for bringing that in. Because I don't want them to look up to me, because I feel uncomfortable about being in that position, because I know that if I had a chance to sit down and talk to that person, each and every one of them, directly, to say to them that it's because of you that makes me who I am. It's nothing that I've done. It is you. So it is me that should look up to you rather than you looking up to me. It's about the only way I can really explain it. What song do you like the best tonight, Scott?
You know, that's real hard to say.
Yeah?
All good.
Tonight I'd like another picture of you and he.
Together? You got a camera with you?
Oh, you betcha.
It was a marvelous concert. My friends just introduced us to your music, and I really enjoyed it.
Is that what you mean to say? I've been going this long, you haven't heard me stop time yet? We done some for the Westerners, back to the Easterners. So we sailed away at the break of day to pull traps in oilskin trousers on a Susie Jack. But tonight we're back with a thousand pounds of lobster. Oh, shanty town, we're gonna tear you down. I got me money coming out of me stockings. And I'm do the bushwhack Sioux. Take it to the gumboot cloggin' and below little gumboot cloggin'. Do a little gumboot cloggin'. There's Boots Bernard and the Rough Richards and the girls from way down Trackety. How many blue nosers and heron chokers, we just don't know exactly. Pack 'em all in tight, we'll dance all night. Get the old barn floor just a rockin'. Buy a ring-dang-doo, the B.I.Sue. Take her to the gumboot clog-a-roo and we'll do a little gumboot cloggin'. Do a little gumboot clog. Play her once, right? fish and brews and a quahog stew and a bowl of clam chowder. See me reach for that newfie screech when it is up the fiddle jiggle louder. Hear the French girls singing, the guitars ringing, the squeeze box squeakity squawking. Me and my Sue gonna whoop-de-doo, take her to the gumboot. Oh, galoo and baloo, little gumboot. Oh, do little gumboot. Oh, we sailed away at the break of day, the full taps in oilskin trousers on the Susie Jack. But tonight we're back with a 1,000 pounds of lobster. Oh, Shanty Town, we're gonna tear you down. I got the money coming out of me stockings. None of them do, the bushwhack Sue, take her to the gumboot. Oh, galoo and baloo, little gumboot. Hogan, do a little gumboot. Hogan, take her to the gumboot. Oh, galoo and we'll do a little gumboot. Hogan, do a little gumboot. Hogan. Do a little gumboot clothes. Here's a song that I just wrote yesterday. It's hard to remember the words. Let's see. Oh yeah. The girls are out the bingo and the boys are getting stinko. It ain't no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. The glasses they will tinkle when our eyes begin to twinkle. And it ain't no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. Well, Irish Jim O'Connell there and Scotty Jack McDonald. There's Honky Frederick Herschel getting tight, but that's alright. There's Happy German Fritzy there with Frenchy getting tipsy. And even Joe the Gypsy knows he's Saturday tonight. Now when Mary Ann and Mabel come to join us at the table and tell us how the bingo went tonight, we'll look a fright. But if they won the money, we'll be lapping up the honey buys, 'cause everything is funny for she's Saturday tonight. Yeah, the girls here at the bingo and the boys are getting stinko. It ain't no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. The glasses they will tinkle when our eyes begin to twinkle. And it ain't no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. We'll drink the loot we borrowed and recuperate tomorrow. 'Cause everything is wonderful tonight. We had a good fight. We ate the dilly pickle and we forgot about the nickel. Everybody's tickled for she's Saturday tonight. The songs that we'll be singing, they might be wrong, but they'll be ringing. And all the lights of town are shining bright. We're all tight. We'll get to work on Monday, but tomorrow's only Sunday. And we're out to have a fun day for she's Saturday tonight. Yeah, the girls here at the bingo and the boys are getting stinko. We ain't no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. The glasses they will tinkle when our eyes begin to twinkle. And we ain't no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. We think no more of a go on a Sudbury Saturday night. Thank you so much. You're one hell of a crowd. Thank you.
This is Stompin Tom.
A surprise trip
Go to New York City?
brings new highs
You better have gotten your damn passport.
and new lows.
You're gonna have to stay in Toronto.
Oh my God, you're in New York!
Is a New York minute too fast?
She changed my mind.
There's a little too much of all that.
For the damsels in distress?
They're just gonna chew me up and spit me out.
I wasn't feeling it. I guess we made our decision.
A new episode of Canada's Next Top Model, Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on CTV. Brought to you in part by Olay. Love the skin you're in.